Hi, I'm Allie Reynolds with Allie's Organics, and I want to show you how to transplant a mature tomato plant. Now, you don't always have the best success with this, but if you have to move the tomato plant and it's going to end up dying anyways, then what do you have to lose? So about a week to 10 days before you actually remove your tomato plant, and I wouldn't do much bigger tomato plant than this, about this height right here, 3 foot, is max on what I would actually transplant to have success. We just want to remove this cage. And then about, like I said, a week to 10 days, we just want to go around the perimeter of this tomato plant just to sever any kind of roots that we may have here. We don't want to remove it yet, because what it's going to do in this 10 days is create its own roots inside of that little ball, and it helps with the transplant. Then and we want to keep this really well watered. And a kelp meal tea is a really good thing to do because it kind of preps it for stress, because we've just severed its roots, and so this just kind of helps with the stress. So after our 10 days, we want to get in here and remove as much soil as we possibly can of this plant. So we're just going to lift it up carefully. Do this in the evening time, not when it's hot out. And wherever you're going to move it, you want to make sure you already have that hole dug to put this in. Make it as big as you can. We're going to lift this tomato up and then move it into its new site. Once it's in there, we want to make sure that we firm it in. Push the soil around. We'll pretend this is our new site. And then we want to do that kelp meal tea again. And we want to water the top of that. You want to water it in really well. And in fact, it's not going to hurt to have a little drip on this overnight just to help with the shock of it. And then in the morning, give it some more kelp meal tea. If it starts to wilt and it's plenty moist, sometimes that's just what it does because it's going through a shock. Don't be too alarmed yet, but just keep it moist through the next week or two until it's able to get its new root system, and hopefully you have good success with it.